Imagine, as the Byrd Polar Research Center celebrates 50 years of scientific discoveries, achievements, and global exploration, we ask ourselves, what will the future look like? What scientific questions will need to be answered? Richard P. Goldthwait founded the Institute of Polar Studies in 1960, later renamed the Byrd Polar Research Center. He was a pioneer in researching and teaching glacial geology and glaciology. 250 signed copies of this keepsake with a woodcut portrait of him by Sidney Chavez were printed at the Logan Elm Press and Paper Mill, the Arts of the Book Laboratory of The Ohio State University College of Arts, Department of Art Education, especially for the 25th anniversary of the Institute of Polar Studies, spring 1985. Dr. Jason Bucks focuses on cryospheric problems in Greenland with global sea level and ocean salinity and global climate impacts. This image is a satellite view on Umiamio Isbrae, Greenland, taken in 2008. Dr. John H. Mercer, shown here at Baffin Island circa 1970s, was a researcher with the Institute of Polar Studies. He predicted the deglaciation of the West Antarctic ice sheet over 30 years ago and hypothesized the disastrous effects of rising CO2 levels and the ice sheet's vulnerability to climatic warming. According to ISI Web of Knowledge, this Nature article by Mercer has been cited 264 times, including 3 times in 2010. It is considered a seminal work in the field of glaciology. In 2000, Ohio artist Charlie Harper was invited to the Byrd Polar Research Center to design and paint a poster that would address global environmental change. The resulting poster, Warming Warning, employs an image of Earth as a scoop of ice cream melting in a cone against a backdrop of the galaxies. It is a powerful message of loss, climate change, uniqueness of our planet, and urgency to global citizens of all ages. The Climate, Water, and Carbon Program unites scientists from across the spectrum of research fields at The Ohio State University with the aim of expanding inquiry and research into the causes and effects of abrupt global climate change. Byrd Polar Research Center members play a critical role in the development and implementation of various CWC projects. The NSF Center for Remote Sensing of Ice Sheets is a collaboration of several academic institutions, including the University of Kansas, The Ohio State University, the University of Maine, and Pennsylvania State University. Created by teachers, this DVD was produced to help others enhance their personal understanding of the science of climate change and make this information available to students, whether individually, in small groups, or in whole class instruction. Members of several research groups of the Byrd Polar Research Center are collaborating with the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium on their new Polar Frontiers exhibit that opens in 2010. With so much focus on climate change, it begs the question, looking toward the future, will polar bears exist in their natural habitat? Ellen Mosley Thompson, director of the Byrd Polar Research Center, is shown at the South Pole in 1996. Commenting on the future of the program, Dr. Mosley Thompson states, "Over the last 50 years, scientists at the Byrd Polar Research Center and their students have made hundreds of discoveries, generated a wealth of new knowledge, and thereby advanced our understanding of Earth's polar and alpine regions. Looking forward 50 years, there is no doubt that BPRC's current and future scholars, driven by their innate curiosity and supported by sophisticated technologies, will explore new frontiers and address critical questions about Earth systems and processes that are yet to be discovered or appreciated as significant."